on the George Washington Trail in the George Washington Campgrounds, and it's about a 4.3 mile hike. It says moderate, but then when I look at the topo map, the topographical map, it looks like it does not have a whole lot of ups and downs. The total elevation gain throughout the entire hike is about 200 to 300 feet, so not much. It should be fairly on the easy side. Great afternoon, great weather, and hopefully we'll see some fun flora, fauna, etc.
Following me?
Yep.
Why?
Just showing how muddy it is and how hard it is to traverse. Go away from me.
sure if I got that or not. Ripped the phone out of my hand when it landed on that. You go better? All right, we are back. We did a extra mile or so, and I'll tell you about that in a little bit. But the hike itself was very fun. It's listed as moderate, but I would say it was easy. There's very little elevation change. I guess the only part that made it difficult is, well, the length. It was nearly 5 miles, and then there was a couple places where it got mud boggy. On the mud bogs, there was one place where we got a little lost, but it looked like lots of other people did as well. We followed a very well marched trail, and then all of a sudden it kind of dead ended or fanned out. There's several weak trails in several different directions as people were trying to figure out where the trail went. So we backed up to the last place we'd seen a blaze, and 3 or 4 yards later we saw where there was a very weak trail that went off in the right direction, and as we followed that for 2 or 3 steps, it became very obvious that that was the right trail. The problem was that the wrong trail everybody had traveled on twice, once going out and once coming back, so it was actually the stronger, the more traveled trail, and easier to find, and so it just keeps compounding and causing problems. The other thing is, as we were hiking, we thought we were on the trail, and all of a sudden we looked down and wondered if we were still on the trail, so I checked the app, and it showed, the All Trails app shows red line of the loop that we were on, and then showed a blue dot over here where we were at, so we were clearly not on the right trail. But in looking at it, we were able to see that if we continued to follow that trail a little bit further, it would actually come back on another trail and pick up where we should have been. And so the funniest part was, and it's only funny now, it wasn't funny at the time, was when I couldn't help myself and hid behind a boulder in a tree, and Oren was hiking behind me and had lagged behind a little bit, so he couldn't see me hiding. And then right as he was passing by, I jumped up and ran towards him and scared him. And he was thinking about bears at the time, and so anyway, he swore at me and threw things at me and said it wasn't funny. And then it was about half a mile down the road where he finally said it was funny. Oren, was it funny now in hindsight?
So much funny.
Okay. So anyway, be careful scaring people. In hindsight, it was the dumbest place to scare them, because we were nearly as far away from the car, the ambulance. If he would have had a heart attack, I would have had to carry him far back. So wait till you're closer back to the cars before you scare people, especially if anybody has heart problems or anything. And anyway, I'm trying to make a joke, and hopefully that comes across as funny.